What up, YouTube? It's The Ways, and I'm Tia, and today we're back with another video. Today, we're gonna get into the collaboration with the Bailey Sarian and Melt Cosmetics with the Fatally Yours eyeshadow palette. So excited about this launch. When I thought my pockets were safe, Melt did this to me. So let's get into some looks using this palette. I'm really excited. I just got it today. I was actually off today, so I was like chilling and I was gonna do a different video, and then this showed up and I was like, yes, let's go. So during the intro, if you're not part of the fam, gang, go ahead and subscribe. If you are, or you're just subscribing, definitely go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be updated every time I load a new video. You can give me a thumbs up too if you feel in the vibe of this channel, if you've been here a couple times. But y'all, let's go. Yes. So I have been obsessed with Melt lately. Like, I was just looking over my collection when I pulled up this palette, and I was just like, I am so loving Melt. I know a lot of people are over Melt, just based off their old collections. Well, a lot of their old collections are newer to me, so I'm still excited. I'm trying some older palettes that I'm really enjoying. I'm trying some newer palettes that I have enjoyed by Melt, and even getting into some of their actual products besides their palettes. So when I seen, the Fatally Yours collection drop with Bailey Sarian, I was like, add to cart. Now, I didn't add to cart when it first launched because it was a whole collection. I mean, the collection has, well, first let me back up. Bailey Sarian, if you don't know, is a YouTuber. I found her actually on Facebook before I really got into YouTube, I think. And she did murder, mystery, and makeup. So she does her makeup while she talks about murder mysteries, like different cases and stuff like that. Now, I love murder mystery. I love crime investigation type shows, Law and Order. Like, I love that kind of stuff already. But I really watched Bailey because I love the way she did her makeup. So she didn't really talk about the makeup too much. Like, she talks about it here and there, but she really talks about the story, and you just watch her do her makeup. And so I was loving her and intrigued because of her doing her makeup, because I like her style. I like her aesthetics. I think she does a fantastic job when it comes to doing her makeup application. And she has skills to be able to do her makeup and then talk about a true crime story. Like, takes dedication, research, attention to detail, focus, and like, I admire that, especially as a content creator. Like, I was like, what could I talk about? Because I love murder mystery, but you can't be doing what other people do. I'm like, what can I talk about and just like do my makeup? I'm like, I like to cook. Ain't nobody want to see me do my makeup talk about smothered pork chops. Like, that's just not it. So, like, I just really admire her, and I love Melt, and I'm so glad that they did this collection. Now, there was multiple things in the collection. There was the eyeshadow palette. There was a bag, super duper cute. She had 4 lipsticks. For the first launch, you can get the bag. You get everything in the collection besides the liquid lipsticks. There were 3 liquid lipsticks, so you get the eyeshadow palette, the bag. There were 2 gel shimmers. I was intrigued, but she said make good choices, so I had to make the right choices for my pockets, okay? It also dropped 2 gel eyeliners, and I think I said 4 lipsticks, and then they also had so that was one, and that was $175 for all of those products, which is actually probably a really good deal. I just don't have almost $200 laying around. Okay, so I waited until it actually launched on December 4th, and I got the palette, and I got the liquid lipstick mini set. So it comes with 3 little mini lipsticks, So super duper cute. We're gonna swatch these out. I have a liquid lipstick by Melt in, what is it? It's right here. It's in Chestnut. And I really, really love it. So when I seen the colors of these mini liquid lipsticks, knowing that I love the Melt formula, I was like, I'm gonna have to get these. The one in the middle is a little suspect, but she said it's good to mix around. This one's like an orange and this one's like a deeper brown. I'm probably gonna compare it to Chestnut too. And I got the palette. So for one, let's talk about the details. Like her eyes are here. This is raised. This Fatally Yours is raised. This Melt and Bailey Sarian is raised. The back of the palette. Okay, so this is the packaging. Let's get into the palette. Most Melt palettes like this have 10 shadows. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Same layout of their regular palettes. So when you open it, look at the sleeve. Are her eyes? Fire. I keep all this stuff anyways, but this just makes it even more fun. It says Fatally Yours up top. I think they could have left our mirror big, but whatever. It's the details. Melt types Bailey Sarian right there. Let's look at this color story. Oh, also on the outside first though. This is very soft, her eyes. Like, then this is raised with the silver. She loves plaid. This feels like plaid. There's different textures in here with this black going through and then the back base. Like, I just think to have so many textures on the outside of the package is A1. I think that's cool. So this is the color story. This is an all matte palette, 10 shadow eyeshadow palette, all mattes. All mattes. So those two gel shimmers would have been really nice, but I was like, you know what? Just got my Danessa Myra palette. I have other shimmers. I did actually, what else did I buy? I also bought something else from Melt, like a highlighter. I was like, I can do something else with other things I have if I need to bring in shimmers. But I want to try and play with this palette. Not try it. I want to play with this palette being all matte. An all matte look. And I think it'll be fun. So let me bring you closer and let's get into the first look. Yes, I'm bringing you two. Hello. Here are the swatches of the Fatally Yours palette by Melt Cosmetics in collaboration with Bailey Sarian. I want to show you them in the sun. And this is them not in the sunlight. Ooh. Dark, mysterious, grungy. Wonderfulness. Okay, I'm sure I ran the swatches by now. I have not swatched this. This is a very grungy color story. If one thing Melt does fantastically, it is a grungy color story. And Bailey is that way when she does her makeup. She's into the grunge, you can tell. She's a LA girl, like, or California girl. She's from Cali. Well, last time I seen her, she was in Cali. Not sure if she still lives there. But I'm a Cali girl. So this is just screaming grunge. Looks, I'm sure that the quality of these shadows are great. One thing about Melt out of the palettes that I tried is that their mattes are bomb. Their mattes are bomb. Easy to blend, pigmented. It's usually the shimmers that are the problem. So I'm kind of glad she went with the all matte palette. All right, this one would do. This is what I want to do. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a brush. I'm going to take this rougher 15. Oh, by the way, all the names of these shadows are poisons. I just love the whole vibe since she does murder mystery, Fatally Yours. Like, mess with me, I'm going to stab you. I'm Fatally Yours because I'm Fatally Yours. My husband already knows. And then to do it all poisons for the names, like just the whole theme just comes together and I love it. Okay, the first color I want to go into is Cyanide, which is this yellowy mustard type of shade. I'm going to use a rougher 15. I don't even want to mess up the palette because it looks like it's plaid. I love me some plaid too, Bailey. Okay, so we're going to take this And we're going to put it in the front part of the eye. Wow, that turned out way darker than I thought. Okay. I actually like a darker palette because that kind of means it's, you know, dark girl friendly. Yes, okay. So we're just going to pick this and we're going to put this on the front part. I'm trying to pat, but I want to like pat it through. Wow. That is deep. So this is going to be real grungy, which I do love me a grungy dark moment. And I knew it was grungy and dark, but this color looks kind of light. And I was hoping for like a mustardy yellow, but that's okay. So then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take another brush, another fluffy brush. This is a 15 too. This is 15. Yeah, they're both 15s. Rougher 15 clean brush. I'm going to go into the color Arsenic here and see if I can just lighten this up on the top. See how deep it's going to get. Right in here. Yeah, that looks good. We'll just put it up in here and kind of blend to brighten that part up. Yeah, these blend so good. Good. Okay, I'm going to go back into cyanide with the cyanide brush and just pat and reinforce that color in here. So we have a nice little gradient there. You know, I wish this color would have been more true to what it looks like in the pan. But, because I really thought it was going to be yellow. It looks like brown with like the orange, like a green. I don't know. Okay, well, since we're here, I guess because I wasn't going to really play with the greens, but now I want to see if there is any contrast. We're going to go into this color called Phosgene right here. It's more of a green. It kind of matches my shirt. Kind of like an olivey type of vibe. The one Phosgene. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to use my same brush. I just cleaned it off with my Sigma color switch. And I'm just going to drop it here in the middle. Huh. Wow, that's pretty. Yeah, it is deep. Like, these are deep. I wish this had more yellow, but that's okay. This is pretty. I don't know if you're seeing it in the camera, the tone of green that is, but it is really, really pretty. I think that would be great all over the eye, honestly. I'm going to kind of blend them together because I'm going to add one more color at the end here. I'm just going to kind of pat and then blend. Okay, I'm going to take the other brush with Arsenic on it and just run that along the edge as well. Okay, so Phosgene is the one that we put out here. And you see how light it is in the pan and how dark it appears on the eyes. So it definitely oxidizes. And honestly, when I get up close to this color, I really like it. Because at first, I thought it was like a olivey green. Now I think it's like an army type of green. Very grungy, very cool. Cyanide gave me a whole different vibe too. It seems like more of a brown on me. It's pulling more brown, but it does have a little mustard to it. Not mad at it. And I think that these would be great shadows with like one and done, or with like some shimmers, right? Like one and a shimmer. I'm gonna swatch these for you. There's one other color here. It's called Ricin, and it's also looks like a green, but if you look at it in the camera, or if I even look at it up close, it does look like a dirty type of green. Like, I don't even know how to say how this looks. Like, a nude muted green. Like, I don't know. So I'm going to swatch these because typically I do swatch the shadows. Like, I swatch them so you can see the swatches in the look, but I also try to swatch them as I go, using them in the shadow. So here's cyanide, arsenic, phosgene, and ricin. I just want to see ricin. I'm not going to use it right now, but I want to kind of see how it compares so far. Okay, so these are them. This is cyanide, this is arsenic, phosgene, and ricin. That's so pretty. Look at how they're swatching too. So good. They're pigmented. That's pretty. So this is the thing. What I'm getting at with these is this is not, they're not translating to how they look in the palette on the eye and in the swatches. And so because I didn't swatch it, I wasn't expecting cyanide, this one, to look like that top color. So not mad at it, just like very interesting and excited, you know, to see that, you know, what it is. It's just different. So that's why I think this is a good review if you've been eyeing this palette, because if you're not into these dark, grungy, murky shades, this might not be the palette for you. But I am into these shades, so I'm happy. Yeah, they just definitely oxidize. They just get darker. That's what it is. Okay, so then we're gonna make it even darker. I'm gonna go into the color lead. Yes. And I'm gonna use this Sigma E45. This is what lead looks like. It's like a black. Very good. We didn't use ricin, but I just wanted to compare the greens, and you can totally see there's a difference in the greens. So let's go into lead and let's tread lightly. We're just gonna put it on the outside corner. That's why I kind of use this tapered type of a brush. Perfect. That's all we wanted to round it out. Yeah, it's smoky, it's grungy, it's deep. So cool. Because think about how you can contrast this palette with other colors. Like, I'm going to take arsenic again a little bit. We're just going to blend on the outside. This is like my blending shade. Perfect. Like blending shade. Because it's not ashy. It's not chalky on me. Ooh, okay. See, and that's why I think those potted little shimmers really do it justice, because they are different and they do pack a punch, where these mattes pack a punch. Like, not even gonna lie. I'm gonna clean off my brush a little bit and kind of blend. So I want to go into another color. I know it's called a thallium. I don't know. I just want to mix the red in here. It looks a red, but it might be like an orange. Hope I'm not messing this up. Okay. But I think it'll be cool, since we're going to keep this all matte or whatever. And it's really dark already. So I'm just going to take this color. This is just a small little Morphe. What is it? M15. M152. Really close to the lash line. Just to give us a little contrast. Something a little different. Oh, I really like that color. Mesh it up there with the black a little bit. Kind of smoking it out a little bit. I like it. I'm going to take a little bit with the same brush. I'm going to go back into lead. And let me also swipe this color. Ooh, it's like a brick orange red. Is so good. It kind of mixed in with a color I had on my hand already. Sorry. But you can see it underneath my eyes. Like, that's fantastic. I love that color. It was a color that I wanted to make like the main attraction But once I realized what this inner corner color looked like, cyanide, I changed my mind. So then I want to take the black gel liner Onyx by Melt. I know I did not purchase this with the collection, but I'm going to use it. I have used it on my channel before. So I'm just going to put it into my waterline. I'm going to put on some eyeliner. I know I really like this gel liner. I just need to find the right brush. Like, I just need to find the right brush for me. So let me wrap up my face. Let me put on some eyeliner, mascara, wrap up this whole look. Then we'll come in and we'll pick a lip. Yes, so this is where we're at with the mascara on and the gel liner in Onyx that comes in the collection. So I put liner on my top lash line, very, very thin. I used the Morphe M205-1. It's a very, very thin brush. And then I also use this for inside my waterline. That's one thing I love about this liner is for inside my waterline. And then for my mascara, I went in with my Rare Beauty mascara, and this is in a black. Trying to use her up. She gives good volume, so I'm not mad. This went very smoky, very fast. Very smoky, very fast, but I'm here for it. So let's get into some lips. So let's swatch some of these liquid lipsticks. This is the mini liquid lipstick set. You can see it has the plaid background in the back, like the palette, and Bailey loves plaid. So anyways, let's swatch these. I really got these because I love this orange and I'm feeling this brown. This, I don't know, but we gonna swatch them and see. So let me see. This first one is this brown. It's called Weeping Fig. These are tiny. Like literally, let's see. Maybe as big as my ring finger, if that. So the one that I have is chestnut. So yeah, you can see the difference in that. Okay, so let's swatch these. I'm gonna swatch these on the back of my hand, the inside of my palm, because I still have these on here. So this one has the same applicator as the full-size liquid lipstick, and this one is in, like I said, Weeping Fig. Ooh, that's a pretty. Okay, let me compare that though to what I already have, which is chestnut. Yeah, they're different. They're totally different because chestnut, if you can see at the bottom, like the Weeping Fig looks like it has some red in it. The chestnut is more neutral or cool tone. The other one, this is why I got this too, Flame Lily. This orange. Don't mind the third eye in the middle of my face. If you were concerned, I've been picking my face. Yep, nice little orange vibe moment. Yes, we could do that too, but we're not. I'll use that another time, but that's why I bought this liquid lipstick set. And then this light one is Foxglove. It's a very light pale, probably like a nude. Yeah, like a nude. But this is a nice nude because look, it's like only almost the color of my hand. Inside, it's not too pink. It's neutral. I like that very much. Okay, let's see if we can create a little lip moment. I'm gonna take Weeping Fig, which is the darker brown shade, reddish brown. I think that'll look good to tie in with the red underneath the eyes. So let's see. I really like these liquid lipsticks because you don't really need a liner. If you tried Melt's liquid lipsticks before, they have the same smell. If you haven't, they kind of smell like cookie dough. Some kind of cookie. Ooh, that is hot. I love it. This is gonna dry down. It is matte. I don't think it's unbearable. I think they're really, really nice liquid lipsticks. That is hot. So when I say I am feeling the vibe, Oh, this is a Mount Mirror. I love it. My favorite. So good. I love this lip because it's a brown, but there's a red vibe. It matches that shadow. Like, it matches that shadow so good. The shadow lithium. Lithium, I think that's what it is. This one. And you wouldn't think that color was what's underneath my eyes. You'd maybe think it was this one, but no, it's this one. I love it. I love it. So I didn't go in with any highlighter. I want to keep it matte. My face is not too matte, but I want to keep the eyes and the lips and the face as matte as possible without putting a highlighter. I'm feeling this grungy, gothic, smoky type of vibe. I'm not even gonna lie. And then with my shirt, like, not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting, but I love this look. So if you're feeling the vibe of this look, hello, I need you to drop me a black heart in the comments. So I can't stop here. We gotta test this palette out. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades out of the Tin Pan palette. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna play a little bit more in this palette, and I'm gonna bring you look number 2. So let's go. Look number 2. Let's get into this final look using the Fatally Yours palette by Bailey Sarian and Melt Cosmetics. So, like, my shirt is cute or whatever. Okay, all right, go lie. I love this shirt. And it's plaid. Like, it's good. I really picked it for the colors of this palette and what I wanted to do. And I think this matches my shirt perfectly. Like, it has everything. The orange, the mustardy yellow, the brown, the beige, the green. Because this is green. This is not blue. These are green. Both of these. To me. To my personal opinion. But, so, I'm excited to create a look. Because I want to use as many colors as possible. It even has the maroony type shade in my shirt. It's very faint to see, but I feel like she made this palette off this shirt. Anyways, let me put you closer. So my biggest dilemma is I want to use the greens. I want to use all the colors I haven't used, and I haven't used the green. I haven't used this color, this maroony shade, or this brown. But I also want to use the orange lip color. It's so pretty. I did try it on today. But I might not be able to because green, orange, I mean, it looks good in my shirt. I don't know. We might see. So, or I might do like an orangey blush. That might be the vibe. I don't know. I'm so confused on what I want to do. Okay, so, but I'm also thinking the greens with the maroony type shade might be fire because green and purple look really good together. And then that way I can use all the colors I want to use in this palette. Alrighty, besides ricin, which I might not be able to use just because I got too much going on here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're just going to jump in and we're going to see what it do. That just means that I'm excited to play with this palette because I love all these colors. Alright, we're going to go into Mercury, which is this brown. It's deep. Oh, it's deep. Okay. I might need to rethink my choices here. Let me see what this color, this green, it's called Strychnine. Yes, I had to pull up Google. Ooh, it's like a foresty green. That's so pretty. Okay. I definitely want to use that. Oh, look how these swatch. So good. Okay. Okay, I want to see what this one looks like. Strychnine. That's Strychnine. Let's see what this maroony shade looks like, just because I want to see what I want to do. And like I said, I haven't swatched this palette yet. I think it's called Sarin. Okay. So, I think that dark purple translates into a really dark color that will look good with the green. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tread light. I'm gonna take Sucrine, which was that green, that dark foresty green, very lightly, like barely anything. This is a rougher 16, way fluffier than the 15, a little bit more bigger. Whew, I'm nervous. Okay, so we're gonna put this here and we're gonna blend it into the crease. Ooh, treading lightly. It's still a lot, so very pigmented. And I want this really blown out. Like, not gonna lie, it's not gonna be the star of the show. Like, I want it to be there, but I want it to be kind of blown out. So that's why I picked such a fluffy brush. And I'm barely putting anything on my brush. So look how much pigment is in this color. And like you guys seen how lightly I treaded. I'm just blending this. What I'm doing is I'm just taking my translucent, or my powder by Charlotte Tilbury. This is in number 2. This is what I set my face with, or underneath my eyes and in my T-zone. I really haven't set all over my face in this look. But I just want to use this because there's not really a light shade in this palette to like blend out even for my skin tone. I think Arsenic is really good, but it has a lot of pigment. Like, it would just take my look to a different level, a different look, a different vibe. And what I want is this green, but I want it to be, I need to soften the edges. So I don't really want to go in with Arsenic. And Arsenic is the lightest shade in the palette. And I use it in the last look. And I just feel like it will just, I want it bright. Like, I just want to soften everything. I don't want to put too much pigment, and I hope that makes sense. And if you've seen like the last look when I was trying to blend everything out, it was good, but it was just still dark. So it still gives off like a darker vibe than what's in the pan. Which I'm not mad at. Like, we need these kind of shades, so usually you look at a palette and it's way too light. Like, way too light. So, I'm not mad. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this is what I'm doing to make it still work for me. And that's why I really went in with a light hand with this green. And I'm glad I swatched it because look how dark it can get. Yeah, you want a green forest smoky eye? What? All right. I'm going to take a small brush. I'm going to take this little Singe EO5. She dropped some new brushes. She's making me want them all. And I'm like, I don't need any brushes. But you don't know. I might try some. And she's coming out with these in singles, which is nice. So you can buy them individually. But this is the EO5. And I'm going to go into the color Sarian. This one. So I can use a brown any day, you know? But I think that dark maroony shade will be really, really pretty. Like I said, it's in my shirt. So we're just going to take it and we're going to kind of try to build. And you see, this is a very small brush because this is a very dark shade. And these are very pigmented. And I want to be very precise in what I'm doing. And I don't want it to get away from me. So I'm going to kind of take it into the crease a little bit. And just pat. Keep it on the outside and down at the bottom here. Okay? Just very like in this area. You see it. Alright, that's kind of the vibe. I'm going to take the original brush with the green on it. I'm going to clean it off with my color switch. And I'm just going to blend around the edge a little bit. I think that color Siren is like really good because it's so deep. You might think it's a brown, so it could go very neutral. All right, so what I want to do is I want to take a little bit of my concealer. I'm going to use my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Caramel, which I cleaned my brows up with. I'm not doing a cut crease, but I just want to like make this really like bare, like not a cut crease, but like kinda like the color that I'm gonna put there, I want it to like pop. So I kind of want to put a little concealer there. But it's not like I'm cutting like so precisely or anything like that. I'm just patting it on. This is a Playing in Makeup by Yolando C10 brush, which I have a couple of these, which are really nice for like cutting the crease and whatnot. But you can kind of see like I didn't really cut it. And I'm going to take, this is my brush by Rare Beauty, their concealer brush, and I'm just patting it in. So it's nothing too major to get that vibe of a cut crease, but it's not a full cut crease or anything. So we can totally leave this here and put like a shadow on top of here, and I think that would be so dope, like for a nice matte look. And I'm kind of contemplating because I'm scared that this other color might mess us up, this kerosene. I'm a little nervous. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use arsenic, the light color. Let me see. It's not light enough. It's not light enough. Dang it. Okay. I'm going to use kerosene and we're going to try it. Let me swatch it. Because there's kerosene. I think it'd just be too dark. I mean, that arsenic. Ooh, I don't know. It kind of looks blue when I swatch it. You guys. Oh. I don't know what to do. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take arsenic. I just feel like the carrots like that in the green. This looks blue. Now I see why people were saying it's blue, but the other one that we use is green. I wish I would have swatched it. I probably would have done something different. So I'm going to go into arsenic and I'm going to pat that in the front part here. This is a Sigma F70 and I'm just putting it where I put the concealer. That looks actually really pretty. Okay, it's brighter than what I thought it was going to give me, so that's good. Personally, probably would have put something even brighter. But that looks actually really nice. So with that liner that they came out with, that dark blue, purple looking gel liner melt dropped with this collection, would have looked probably really, really good with this look. Not too bad. I thought it was going to be too dark, but it's actually pretty neutral, which is nice. And it kind of has that orangey peachy vibe, so I might be able to put on my orange lipstick or whatever. Okay, so this is where we're at. I'm not mad at it. I'm actually really feeling this vibe. So, to use another shade, I think I want to go into the color Mercury, which is the brown that I have not used. And we're going to drag this all over the bottom lash line. It is going to give us a very smoky effect because this color is very deep. I'm going to try to take a small little fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M506. I'm going to try to drag that. I'm going to tread light, tap, tread light, and run that along the bottom lash line. And you can see the brown and the purple maroony shade kind of look like alike. Now what I want to do is I do want to add something to my waterline. I don't want to use the black. I have ivory. I also got the white and the olive. Olive would be kind of cool. Should we try olive? No, I'm going to do ivory because it's just going to brighten it up a little bit. Okay, I got ivory. I really, really enjoy these pencils. I bought more because I enjoy it so much. I can't believe I meant to buy the black. And they were only $5. I meant to buy the black. Like, they're called the Slick Liner, and they are slick. Like, they glide on so good. There's no tugging. They don't irritate my eyes because I get really, really irritated. This one could probably be sharpened because I do use it quite a bit. But that is in ivory. I'm going to take that brush. I had the brown on. Just blend in here because it kind of fell. All right, I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm going to put on some blush, and then we're going to come back and do the lips. And I'm thinking, because Arsenic kind of is a peachy orange. That's what the vibe I'm getting on my eyelid. I think I can go in with my orange lip and the light lip that she gave us in the liquid lipstick collection. So, yes. I don't know why it'd be a struggle to put on this mascara. The Rare Beauty mascara. I want to love it. Like, I love what it does to my lashes, but it's just so much. Like, it's just, I don't know. Okay, so I did finish off with my NARS blush. This is in Taj Mahal. So I was able to incorporate my orange or whatever. It does have a nice glow to it. So you can see it looks kind of like a highlight. But, and I love my eyes right now, y'all. I love how it came out. I think the gel liner in ivory really set off this eye look. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, let's put a little highlighter and we'll do a little lips. This is not part of the collection, but this is by Melt. So I figured I used it and I just got it. It's their highlighter digital dust in golden ore. Really looks really, really pretty. I'm just going to use the same brush. I do have another one that I picked up a while ago from Melt in the highlighter, and I really liked it, but it was more of a coppery shade. It's called Phoenix. Really, really pretty depending on the vibe. Ooh, yes. That gives me a little bit more golden. I think I really, really like their highlighters, and I really think I got this for like $5. I can't remember, but I just got a part of the sale. And I was like, why not? Why not? That's pretty. And I used a bigger brush this time than I normally do, but we can be glowy because the last look, I kept it very, very matte. Very pretty. Okay, let's do our lips. So we're going back into the liquid lipsticks. I want to use this orange, and I want to use the creamy type shade and do kind of like an ombre look. So this one is called Flame Lily. We're going to use this to line. This is why I wanted these liquid lipsticks, this color. Not even gonna lie. And these are gonna be very matte. Okay, so there's that. You kind of get a vibe if I were to fill it in, but we're gonna go into Foxglove, which is this light color, nudie color. What I'm gonna do instead of going in, because I already have a color on my lips, I'm just gonna take a little bit on my hand. I'm going to pat it out a little bit on my finger, and then I'm gonna go in and put on my lips. And then we're just gonna keep kind of blending. I'll put a little bit more, that light color. You can totally go in with the applicator. I just don't wanna make it dirty. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. Keep blending. Then we're gonna go back into our orangey shade. We're gonna reline a little bit. Look at that. So I got my green, I got my red, purple, and I got my orange, and it matches my shirt. Stop. So good. I really, really like Melt liquid lipsticks. You could even throw a nice little gloss on with this. But I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling the vibe. If you're feeling the vibe with this look, go ahead and drop me an orange heart in the comments. In the comments. Let's get into the palette. I don't know, but I did really good with matching this shirt with the vibe of this look and this video and all with her plaid. So first off, liquid lipsticks, and then we'll talk about the palette. Because I only got these two things from the collection. There's a whole collection out there. I already know I love the Gel Onyx Aligner. Where is she? It's a mess over here. I don't know where it's at. Oh, in my front of my face. I love the Melt Gel Onyx Liner. I love these liners. I want more colors, so I didn't buy it because I already had it. The lips. I love these. I'm so happy with these. These were like $25. They are mini. I like because you can try it, you know, to see if you like the formula or whatnot. I hope they do come back and make these full size. But I love these lipsticks. I love the vibe. I love the color. I even really like this nudie shade because you could take this in a brown liner, a pink liner, and just get a nude. And it's like not pinky nude like the lipstick she came out with. Is more nude, like a beige nude, which I really, really like. So I love it. The palette. Yes. The palette. So we used all the shades except for two, which were these two right here. I know everybody's really gravitating probably towards this light shade. I want to use it. It's a beautiful, look at how it's swatched. Like, I want to use it. It just did not fit into the vibe of my looks for these past two looks. So other than that, we used every other color. I love this. It's deep. It's grungy. It's dark girl skin friendly. Okay, so would this be something I'd want to use all the time on its own? Probably not. For one, it's really, really dark. For two, it's very, very matte. And I do like some shimmers, but I'm glad that I kept all matte looks and just played off the palette because I am obsessed with this look that we have on right now. I really, really liked the first look. I just was thrown off because I had a vision and the colors were way deeper than what I thought. This is going to be the best companion palette ever because it's going to give me the depth that I need in all types of ways. I have a black. I have this deep foresty green. I have this really fun blue, which will probably get deeper. These two are very grungy, as well as this one, Cyanide. I am obsessed with this orangey shade. I would have used it today, but I used it in my last look. Mercury, that dark brown, and it's kind of cool tone. You see at the top, very pretty. Sarin, so good. Arsenic, so good. I love how I incorporate it on the lid, but then was able to use it as a blending out shade on the other looks that I did. I was thinking about it and I was like, dang, I think Melt dropped mad palettes this year. I'm not sure if the Zodiac palettes were this year, but I know we dropped Electric Trip. They dropped Muerte again. They dropped, it's called Dark Matter. They dropped the Halloween collection, and they dropped the Christmas collection, and then they dropped the Fatally Yours collection. That's 6. If those Zodiac palettes were this year, which I cannot recall, they dropped 10 palettes this year. And if it wasn't this year, they dropped them really close the end of last year. Like, I just feel like they were all this year, but I could be wrong. Like, Mel is coming for our necks. They're trying. And I think with this one, this is just like the icing on the cake. This is the cherry on the top of the cake, I should say, or the ice cream, because to do it with Bailey Sarian, and then to bring us an all matte palette with their best formulas, and then to make it deep dark and like good for every skin tone. Yes, I love this palette. I love this palette. So those are my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this look. I can't wait to use this palette again. I'm so happy for Bailey Sarian and Melt. I think they killed this collection. Did you pick it up? Did you pick up the whole collection? Did you pick up parts of the collection? Did you just pick up the palette? Are you like, I'm waiting, I'm gonna wait? I don't know if you should wait very long if you want it, because I don't know if it's limited. I think it is limited edition, and probably when it's gone, but I don't know. But if you've been thinking about it, maybe something to think about. Ask for a gift for Christmas or something, so you don't miss out. But I'm very happy with my purchase, and I really love the vibes. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're doing well and taking care of yourself, especially in this like Christmas season, okay? Just remember, there's only one way to do your makeup, and that's your way. I hope you have a blessed one. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.